Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about Disney related stuff, whether it's their movies, TV shows, and whatnot. So, there's that, I guess. Whatever, I guess. But yeah, folks, I just thought I'd talk about more comic book stuff again. So here we go. It's in regards of Thanos and his lost, forgotten daughter, I guess you can say, from comics and whatnot. Could this mean they could bring her back into the expanded universe of Marvel? I mean, okay, I kind of doubt it, but it would be interesting if they would. And I'm not expecting these movies to be 100% accurate, if at all, from comics. They hardly are, or they would at least borrow elements from said comics. So, yes, I know there would be different versions of certain realities and whatnot. And yes, I know in the comics, Thanos definitely had plenty of powerful children, and I guess one of the most dangerous members of the Black Order had failed to be adapted for the movies. I guess you would say. So of course, Infinity War and Endgame was definitely crazy. I guess you would say. Yes, of course, Thanos had friends and followers. Yeah, obviously, like I was saying, he had friends. Okay, I won't call it friends really, just people who obeyed him and whatnot. So, of course, that didn't happen, obviously, and obviously, he wants to be the absolute ruler in a lot of ways, I guess, because he feels like what he was doing is definitely something he deemed to be necessary, of course, and those, of course, quite a few individuals when it comes to the Black Order family compressed of Thanos' adopted children, all of whom, well, of course, could display deadly powers, crazy levels of physical strength, and power against the Avengers. So, yeah, this could be interesting if done correctly in the movies, of course, if done correctly. But yeah, it's definitely something I wouldn't mind seeing. I just thought I'd just discuss this for a quick moment here because, yes, of course, comic book stuff is like a crazy craze right at the moment. But yeah, I've heard that they may do something for X Men and whatnot into these movies, and maybe some sort of crossover or something. Same thing with the Fantastic Four, which was briefly showed in one of these movies. So having a very specific individual being adapted to these movies doesn't seem like much of a stretch, but still, even then, I highly doubt it. He'll bring this into movies because of the fact that I was saying they don't bring everything from the comics into films. Not always, really. Maybe some elements, really, if anything. But okay, just more to the point uh, is that there's one of the members of the Thanos children that was not brought from the comics into the movies. Those super giants, if I remember the name correctly, super giant is supposed to be this individual whom can read minds and control the minds of any living individual and have crazy powers, of course, that can grant her, physical strength, of course. Yeah, it's just that, but I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna actually do this. It'd be nice though if it actually would put this in the movies, of course. It'd be nice, but who knows? It just seemed like that this character could be cool into the be adapted in these movies, of course. And but yeah, there's a bunch of stories you can do and just carry on for this kind of stuff. As mentioned a few moments ago, yes, in the movies, Thanos already had people and whatnot who could listen to him or whatever, I guess, and bend the will for him, I guess. So yeah, he definitely had, or he already had henchmen already in the movies, as I was saying, and that's because he want to bring order of some kind into the universe, I guess. And he would do it in any shape or form, obviously. So of course he's going to have people on his side already, obviously, and that I can get, even though he's really strong as it is. But all right, like I said, I don't want to drag this out too much. Could this work in a future movie, maybe? And I don't know if done correctly. Sure, I don't mind it really. But yeah, The people who are writing the script for these movies definitely have a bunch of ideas anyway. When you think about it, they definitely have plenty of ideas for future movies. So I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do later, obviously. But I guess we just see how things go. We just see how things go, of course. So hopefully they'll be making the right choice, of course, when it comes to stories, obviously. But I wouldn't mind seeing this character in a movie. Maybe she's out for revenge or something. I don't know. Look, this way's gonna do this if done correctly. Obviously, if done correctly, maybe she's gonna do like a revenge story because maybe she killed for Thanos. I don't know. But yeah, folks, I would say is getting to the point. Like I say, just getting to the point here. This character, Supergiant, is supposed to be a true believer in her father's mission and uses could use somebody's death as an opportunity to get his throne, I guess, as a servant of death. There's lots of ways in which you can express this in a movie. It doesn't have to be one specific way. As people say, like the old saying goes, there's more than one way to skin a cat. As I'm getting it. So it could work, I guess, obviously. All right, folks. I guess there's not much else to say, really. I could go on about talking about some aspects of her, like her origin story, and how this could make sense and whatnot, and how they're going to specifically fit in the story. I'm not quite sure, but there's lots of ways you're going to do this. Anyway, I guess that'll be it for now, folks. Of course, as always, thanks for watching, and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.